When I was 12 years old and in my first year of high school, I was clinically diagnosed with an eating disorder. I was put through the hospital system's treatment for anorexia, which included counseling and not much else. The hospital visits left me traumatized immensely, and to this day, I can only recall so much of my time there, and I just can't mentally bring myself to even recall the experience. Each session, I would be asked to strip down to my undergarments as two nurses watched, along with my mom, before stepping onto the scales. And the counselor I was assigned to blamed my parents for the entire illness and most times took it out on my mother, who did nothing but take care of me. She carried me immensely. I was scheduled to sit down with a higher-up doctor from a city all the way 2 hours away to decide if I, a 12-year-old girl, would be put on intense medication to, quote-unquote, shut down my brain. My dad was so choked up, begging the doctor for some other way, and my mom completely defeated while I sat between them on a tiny little couch in a tiny little room, just sobbing helplessly. After this visit, a friend's mom recommended a kinesiologist to me. After being through the hospital system, this form of healing was one completely strange to me, but turned out to be everything that I needed and even more. And this is where I was first introduced to the whole concept of energy work, especially using crystals, and it was life-changing. All of a sudden, I didn't feel trapped anymore. I didn't feel humiliated. I felt understood, and many times when I couldn't find the words to describe my feelings, my kinesiologist would ask me to take a crystal and place it in my palm. And sometimes I'd pick one up and there would just be this instant burst of emotion. I would cry and then I would speak what had been repressed for so long. Crystals have become a part of my life that I just can't explain. They have been a part of working through my trauma like I never would have expected. And even now, as an 18-year-old, I still hold these crystals in my kinesiology sessions. I still place them in my pockets for exams or under my pillow and next to my bed. I have so many in my car. I meditate with them and assign messages to specific ones. And every time I pick one up, I remember that release I felt in my sessions, the healing. I am instantly brought to peace all over again. And I know many will say that these are just silly rocks, powerless stones, and who knows, maybe they are, but to me, they have become a huge symbol of self-growth and expression and peace. And I think they've truly helped me become someone that my 12-year-old self would definitely be proud of. Anonymous.